behind the scenes with future country rock blues kings and queens. Discover them first with Palm Mash TV. Palm Mash TV.
Well, hello there, Palm Mash TV time again. Thank you so much for joining us. Another great interview is coming up in just a moment, of course, but before we begin with that, don't forget there's that subscribe button and bell buttons below you there, and they'll help notify you of any new episodes coming your way. And if you'd like to leave a comment on the comment section below, go ahead and do that. We'd love to hear from you there. And if you check out the description part as well as the closing credits at the end of the show, we're going to have contact info for you, so I hope you'll stay tuned for that. From Prince Edward Island, Canada, for the third time on our show, we have Maxine Maclennan. She's got some update for us and, of course, a new song, and I know you'll want to see that. And we're going to get to that in just a moment, but first, here's a quick word from the King Gorn Show and Woody's Drumsticks. And remember, if you purchase Woody's Drumstick, type Palm Mash TV at the checkout, and you're going to get 10% off your order. Anyway, without further ado, we'll be right back right after this.
It is Caden from the Caden Gordon Show. Today's best country mix. Check out my show at thecadengordonshow.com.
At Woody's Drumsticks, we focus all of our sticks on being a hair longer than everybody else's. Why? Well, all of our sticks are going to be going through the same quality control process as every other stick on the planet. However, the extra length gives you an extended reach, so you can reach for higher cymbals. It makes the sticks last a little longer. We put our shorter taper at the end, which gives more girth in the base of the stick and allows you to play for longer, better, stronger, faster. So once you switch from one brand to Woody's, you'll never go back, and that's a guarantee.
Okay, we're back, and with us again from Prince Edward Island, Canada, we have Maxine Maclennan. This is the third time on the show. Thanks for coming back on the show, Maxine.
Thanks, Paul. It's been a while, as we previously.
Yeah, I was just telling her before we started recording. I think it's been about 4 years since she's last been on the show, but
yeah, time flies.
I guess she's overdue for one, I guess.
No, thanks for having me back.
Yeah, no problem. I'm sure there's been a few things that's been going on since you were on the show last. Maybe you could update us on some things.
Sure. Oh my gosh. Okay. My memory. So, just last year I signed with Big Records, based out of BC, and they're helping me with a lot of things, really. To get my music heard, we're still in the initial stages of everything, but one of the, the girl that's helping me with things like radio promotion and interviews like this is Tara Keys Main. I think you know.
Tara Mains, I do believe is her name. Yeah, she was on my show before. Yeah, and they're a great company too. Some of the interviews we've had on the show comes from Big Records. So
Mark Rosner is great, and he acquired Jordan Knight from Toronto, and Jordan did a teaser video for me, and oh my gosh, the job he did was incredible. It's for the next big thing that's based out of New York in the fall, and I also work with Barry Perkins. Do you know Barry?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So he's a super talented tech guy, and I struggle to keep up with Barry and his lingo and his skills, because it's like this for him, but for me, I'm a singer-songwriter, so I'm not so much into that world, and so they're dragging me kicking and screaming into trying to help myself here. Mm. And who else? Jenny Duheim. She's
yes. Mm-hmm.
Based out of, I think she's in Montreal, and Jenny is wonderful too. She did an incredible write-up for my release of East Coast Girls, which was back in January, but things are starting to take root now, and I made it onto the CICC chart, and just, by accident, it came, not by accident, I guess, but by luck, I seen it come up in my Facebook feed, and I checked it, and I went, oh my gosh, I'm on there. So it's great. So if anybody's out there that likes my music, please vote for East Coast Girls on the Canadian Indie Country Chart.
Okay, well, it sounds like you've had a few things going on there, and again, Eileen Build is another one that's part of the promotional team that I have, and
Who is this?
I want to thank Jenny, Eileen, and Tara for helping me out and for helping out Big Records. And do you have any concerts going on that you want to talk about, or?
Yeah, we have some coming up. Usually the summers are super busy for us. So this year we've got, basically the same amount of concerts, but we're starting a new series of concerts, I guess they'll be called. We don't have a name for it yet. It's going to be starting in July, and they're going to run for 5 or 6 weeks, once a week, possibly twice on a couple of weeks. And we're partnered with Havenwood Dance Studios. So the concerts are going to be held in Brackley Beach at the hall there. And I think admission is only like $20 a person, and there'll probably be something less for children under 12. We have dancers in the show, and it's myself and Norman Stewart and Courtney Hogan Chandler, and we're called the Irish Scots. And it's Wednesday nights, I believe it is. And what more can I tell you? We're mixing dance with fiddle, but also with some of the songs that we're doing. And there'll be other surprises too during the night. We may have a guest come and sing 1 or 2 songs, for each set that we do. And I think it starts at 7:30, probably to 9:30. We're still, in the initial stages of planning and working out all the kinks.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is there a way we can find out more? I mean, you have an official website or on Facebook or whatever that is?
For that particular show?
Yeah, well, for any of your concerts, that way they can also look that up as well.
I've got to get better at that. Actually, I'm gonna talk to Mark when I meet with him, and hopefully we can set up something on my website for that. And my website is maxinemusic.ca.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, we'll check that out. I'm sure that you'll be informed of any concerts going up in that area.
Yep.
And the ones that she did just currently say, check those out there. I know you won't be disappointed. And let's see. Tell us about this East Coast Girls, I think you said is the name of it.
So the song East Coast Girls, because I've done that, and because I've worked in the fish plants and in the potato fields and things like that, before I went into other fields, I thought, well, why not write a song about life here in the Maritimes, and in particular the East Coast? So what would that look like as a song? Well, East Coast Girls can go from being in a pair of rubber boots and on a tractor to throwing on a dress and makeup and doing your hair and going out that evening to sing. So, and we support each other, as women out here. I learned that very quickly living on the farm and country living kind of thing. All the women kind of congregated together and formed their own little organization. And that was a really heartwarming thing to be part of. So I was remembering all those, memories and thinking, put it in a song. What would I call it? Well, it'd be called East Coast Girls. And it was co-written with a former bandmate of mine. And it's on the charts right now.
Okay, well, congratulations to you on that, and we'll be playing that song in just a minute, and I know you guys are gonna love it. And just want to thank you again, Maxine, for coming on the show. Come back anytime you want to plug anything else in the future. Maybe we'll have you back on.
Thanks so very much, Paul. You're one of the best.
Oh, well, I appreciate that, Maxine. And without further ado, here's East Coast Girls by Maxine Maclennan, and it begins right now.
Chug a cold alpine or shoot the whiskey. Our roots are deep and strong, and we're proud of where we come from. We know we'll always hold a hidden mystery, 'cause we're East Coast girls. You can go all around the world. No matter where we roam, you can always see the lights of home bright in the eyes of an East Coast girl, shining bright in the eyes of an East Coast girl. We're sun-kissed by the sea. Our home is where we long to be. For mothers gave birth to our history. They made us tough, made us smart, to fall in love with our Celtic hearts and get caught up in the magic of our mystery. 'Cause we're East Coast girls. You can go all around the world. No matter where we roam, you will always see the lights of home bright in the eyes of an East Coast girl, shining bright in the eyes of an East Coast girl. We are farmers, we are fishers, we are mothers, we're all sisters. 'Cause we're East Coast girls. You can go all around the world. No matter where we roam, you will always see the lights of home bright in the eyes of an East Coast girl, shining bright in the eyes of an East Coast girl.